Welcome to Pera's Playbook. This is your host, Alex Pera. Let's open up our playbook and see who our guest is. Please enjoy. Here we go. Welcome to episode 208 of Pera's Playbook. Today we're joined by a guest that was on a long time ago, back in the early days of Pera's Playbook, and he's come back for a second appearance. Jack Layne, current quarterback for the New Mexico Lobos. His first appearance, he was with Idaho, so we've got a lot to talk about. It's been a few years, but we're happy to have Jack back. How's it going?
Yes, sir. Great, man. Thanks for having me. Round two. Let's freaking do it.
Yeah, hell yeah, man. Yeah, it's crazy. You were one of the first guests on the pod.
Yep.
It's just crazy to think that was 2 years ago already. Because I was living in a different town, and I think back and I'm like, man, like I've been rolling with the pod for whatever 2, 3 years now. It's
Yes,
crazy.
sir.
And you've had a lot of big life changes since then, so that's
Yep.
exciting too.
Yeah. Lot. Very, very, very lot.
Yeah. I mean, when we first talked, you were backup quarterback at Idaho.
Yep.
And then since then, I mean, you ended up being the starter at Idaho. We can talk about the transfer stuff too. But I mean, you had a lot of exciting stuff happen when you were at Idaho after we talked. I mean, you guys had that awesome Oregon game where you guys, I mean, that had to be just an insane experience. I know you had some injury struggle. So let's talk a little bit about Idaho after we had talked. You
Yeah.
know, you won the starting job. That Oregon game, that was the first game of the season, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Opened up at Autzen. Great experience, man. Um,
Yeah.
grew
Dylan
up going to
Gabriel was their QB, right?
yeah, Dylan Gabriel. Grew up going to games there, so playing there was awesome. They had a great defense. Great D line. Kind of got after us a little bit, but our defense kept it close, and we made some plays there at the end to make it interesting. But that was a great experience.
Had to be a pretty unreal atmosphere too.
Yeah, very cool. I mean, couldn't freaking
Yeah.
hear, which was a nightmare, but it was fun.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah. A little different when you're on the field. You're trying to get play calls and you can't
Yeah.
figure out what's going on. Um, yeah. I mean, that happens. I was just watching the Falcons Vikings game, and
Uh,
Penix, like, he couldn't get the plays in because it was
brutal.
so loud in there. I mean, it's just crazy, and I feel like
Yeah.
you can't really understand that unless you've been in that situation. Like watching
Yeah,
it on TV, you're like, come on, like get the play going. But like you really don't get it until you're that person who's trying to figure it out in that noise.
for real.
Can't hear yourself think.
Yeah, yeah. You definitely take it for granted. This year we have those mics in the helmets, but we didn't have that at Idaho. And against Michigan this year, it didn't freaking work either. It was too loud. Like it's just a nightmare, but great
Yeah,
experience.
for sure. So you had some injury battles too, right? I mean, when
Yes.
you missed some time at Idaho. What was your injury? What was going on?
Yeah, so fourth quarter against Oregon, we're down 10. It's like our last drive. Just they ran a blitz and got home pretty quick and threw it and then some guy landed on me and landed right on my collarbone and snapped it. Really frustrating. Ended up getting surgery the next day, actually, on Sunday morning. The doctor we had there was great. Um, Surgery, rehabbed it for 7 weeks, and then was back for the end of the season, thankfully.
It's that quick of a recovery.
I guess so, yeah.
That's crazy. Snap your collarbone and you're back in a couple months.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's nuts. Was it hard coming back from that? I mean, like, was rehab pretty tough for that? Getting back into throwing and stuff?
Yeah, I mean, I thought, at first I thought it was my like rotator cuff, which I was really scared of at first. That's like the Drew Brees injury with the Chargers.
Right.
That kind of got him out of LA into the Saints. But thankfully, it was just like my collarbone, and that doesn't really have a big effect on throwing. So
Okay.
it was actually not bad coming back from that.
Yeah.
Um, it was more just getting used to contact again, to be honest. But yeah, it
Yeah.
was it was smooth.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, that's good that you didn't have to. be out for too long. It wasn't a season-ending injury
Yeah.
or anything like that. That's crazy. I still, yeah. Wow, 7 weeks. Huh. So let's dive into transfer portal, coach change. I mean everything that kind of went down. So when Eck got the job at New Mexico, did you right away think like I'm hopping in the portal and I'm gonna follow him? Or like where was your mind at when you realized he first got the job?
Um, I was just open. I don't know. I was very shocked, as we all were. We found out we lost to Montana State in the playoffs, in the quarterfinals, and we found out in the hotel that night off of like Twitter. And that we're like, is this true? Is this true? And it ended up being true the next day. And just it all happened so quick, but he ended up right away asking me, to come play for him, which was cool. Really, really an honor to get that. So ended up following him, and yeah, it's been great.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, great for him. He had a lot of success at
Yeah,
Idaho. Now he gets a chance to take that to the next level. Right? Every coach wants that. They want to move up. They want to try to win at bigger schools. Like, I mean, that's the
yeah,
goal. You want to get as high as you can. And
yeah,
same thing for you. I mean, why not take an opportunity to go play FBS ball in a good
yeah,
conference? I mean, no shame on Idaho. You had a great experience there, but you've got more opportunities at a bigger
yeah, no
school.
doubt, no doubt.
So, and you had what, like 15 guys
Um,
transfer
you
over from
know,
Idaho?
this level, there was like seven of us.
7?
Which honestly we tried to bring more, but a lot of guys stayed, which credit to that program at Idaho and the coach they hired, Coach Ford. Just a lot of loyalty over there, and they're killing it this year. My twin brother plays there, so yeah, I watch them every time I can. They're doing great.
Yeah. Yeah. And you had Jackson Act, right? His Jason's son transferred over
Yep,
with you guys and you guys are both captains on this New Mexico team.
yep. He's my roommate actually. He just walked in on us a couple months ago.
Yeah,
He actually, I told him I'm gonna get him on this.
you should. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, yeah. He's like, yeah, I'm just waiting for the invite, so
Oh,
he'll
heck
be
yeah.
expecting it.
Oh, for sure. For sure. I'll hit him up for sure.
He's a great kid.
Yeah. They were talking about him. I was watching the Michigan game and whoever was calling the game was talking him up. They were like,
He's
Eck, he's the coach's son, great vision out there, leader on the defense. And I mean, it's all true. He's a great player, fantastic out there. And
yeah,
you guys got a good squad.
yeah. I'm excited about what we can do this year.
Yeah, right. I mean, you guys have had a great season so far. Starting at Michigan, that's tough. The big house. I mean, that's an atmosphere right there. That's a
Yeah,
loud.
it's 110,000. My little brother actually is a sophomore at Michigan. He is a chemical engineering major, so pretty smart guy. But it
Yeah,
was cool. It was cool to have him there and hang out with him before and after the game with
yeah,
all his buddies. Yeah, super cool.
yeah. No, I mean, Michigan's got a really good team. I mean, they got great coaching. They've got great athletes. Bryce Underwood, right,
Beast.
number one. He's nuts. Their defense is crazy. I mean, you guys battled, which which
Yep.
shows a lot. And then you've come back since there. You got 2 wins against a major program in UCLA. Huge win. And a lot, I feel like people might say, UCLA's down this year. They just fired this coach, but it doesn't really matter. It's a Big Ten team. They've got Nico, who's a heck of an athlete, was talk of the portal in the offseason, and you guys went in there and you got a great win.
Yeah, that was cool. Talk about just two historic, stadiums to play at. The Rose Bowl
Oh
was, it was
yeah.
freaking sick. That grass there is the best grass I've ever felt. It was like you're playing on like a golf course. Super cool stadium, man. Great like a night game. It was just sweet. And then we actually had a lot of fans turn out for that game. I was surprised. We had like a whole little section filled up. Um, yeah, no, we just freaking ran the rock. Awesome. I
Yeah, you
mean,
guys
that's
have a
just
great
a
run game.
QB's best friend is a good run game. So
Yeah.
O-line
Yeah,
killed it. Defense killed it. Got a lot of pressure on Nico. Yeah. Felt bad, man. I'm going against our DNs in practice, and I know what it's like.
Yeah.
Uh, you know, they got after him big time. Just a great team win, and fought a lot of adversity too. Freaking two fourth and ones in the red zone. Got stuffed on those. Not often you win games when that happens, and we have muffed a punt. But fought through adversity and just really battled. Just really, really great team win all around.
Yeah. No, great program building win. It's great for your
No doubt.
coach to say like this is our new fresh start and we're building up. And when you guys can start 2-1, with a tough schedule, you're playing two big time opponents. That's awesome. And you guys have a tough schedule down the stretch. I mean, do you play at Boise State or do they play at you
We
guys?
do. We're at Boise,
So
so that'll be
another
fun.
another legendary stadium with the blue grass there. Well, you're hitting
Yep.
all the stops this year,
I know.
huh? Yeah. No,
Yep.
you guys have a tough schedule. I mean, you got Boise State, San Jose State,
Yep.
UNLV with a new revamp program. They're tough.
Yep.
Um, but I mean, that's what you want, right? You want that awesome competition. You want to
Love it.
compete at the highest level.
Heck yeah.
So what's the vibe right now on the team? What's the vibe from coach? What's the vibe with the players? How's everyone feeling so far?
Great. It's our bye week. He doesn't call it bye week. He calls it improvement week. So, we're getting better. Had a great practice today. Doing a lot of, we call it good versus good this week. So, it's our one offense against our starting defense, just to work on, being physical and getting good reps, not against the scout team, but, against the real starting defense. So we had great competition this week and, refresh this weekend and then rivalry game next week against New Mexico State, which I've heard is pretty big around here, and I'm excited to experience it.
Yeah, a little in-state battle.
Yep. The
Yeah.
Rio Grande rivalry, classic, something.
Hey, that's kind of
Battle of the
sweet.
Rio Grande.
That's kind of sweet.
Yep.
Love a good rivalry game. Definitely, right? And you had your fair share of those at Idaho. You guys always had a
Yep.
battle with Idaho State, which you guys just played. And I mean, that
Yeah.
was a team you were familiar with for sure.
Yep.
It's kind of funny. Um,
I played them every single year of my college career. I started against them every single year.
that's crazy.
Crazy.
That is crazy. Yeah, yeah, I'm very familiar with that team for sure. Um, So how many transfers did you guys have total on this New Mexico squad?
Hmm.
Quite a few, right? Like he brought in a lot of players. So it's like totally new team.
Yeah, I would say like 70% of the team
Yeah,
transfers, which I mean,
that's
that's how it
crazy.
is these days. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
But, he does a great job of like building relationships. We do a bunch of these things called non-football meetings where it's mandatory hang out time with your teammates. We do like he puts us into like 10 different groups and we just hang out. I mean, we're super close, over the summer. We grew close, summer workouts and doesn't feel like it's a bunch of new guys who transferred in. It feels like we've been playing together for a while, which is great.
yeah, yeah. Because I mean, it's got to be right. You've got to. It's not like you said. It's the new thing in college football. Every year, every school has a lot of transfers, so you have to get right used to these new teammates. You got to get comfortable with them. It's not like you have this chemistry with a wide receiver that you've played with for the last 4 years. You've got to
But
build that chemistry up. But I mean, that's just kind of the name of the game, like you said. I mean, it's just the way of college football now.
yeah, it's crazy how
Yeah.
it's changed, man.
Yeah. It's kind of cool though, in a sense too. Like you can totally rebuild a program a lot faster
Yeah,
than you used to be able to, right? Like a team can go 2-10, and then the next year can be an 8-9 win team.
no doubt.
Like, you can do a
Yeah,
total flip, which is awesome for those fan bases.
yeah,
Yeah, for sure. I mean,
heck yeah.
I know I'm a Notre Dame fan, um, and I'm not happy right now. Not the greatest start, but
Yeah, two tough ones, huh?
yeah, yeah, they're tough. There's still hope. Season's not over.
Yep.
The playoff, with the extended playoff, it leaves the door open a little bit longer. But like the portal's been huge for Notre Dame. Last year they got Riley Leonard, and he led the team to the national championship game. right?
Yeah,
Like, I mean, that's a huge thing to be able to go out and get a veteran quarterback and have them come in and just like lead your team, get a leader. You know what I
yeah,
mean? That's great for you to be able to follow
yeah,
your coach, somebody you're
yeah.
familiar with, somebody he's familiar with. You guys already know each other. You know, if he had a different quarterback he's starting from scratch with, it
Right.
takes a lot to build that relationship.
Yeah, a lot of positives, a lot of opportunities for guys, which is great. So yeah,
Yeah, I feel like people are always talking about the negatives with the portal and the negatives with the NIL, but there's definitely a lot of positives out there, especially for
yeah,
players.
it's fun too. Bring something new every year.
Yeah, it's like free agency.
Yeah, on steroids.
Yeah, yeah, it is. It really is. It's like you never know what's going to happen. It doesn't matter if your team has a good year or not. Guys might be gone. They might stay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And it's crazy because it's like so different than from when we even talked 2 years ago.
wild.
Like things have changed so much in the world of college football.
Yeah, unreal.
So what do you say about the like level of competition? I mean, I know you've only played 3 games, and at Idaho you played teams like Oregon, but even just with practice, playing in a bigger conference, right? You prepare probably a little bit different. You guys have different facilities. I mean, what would you say about taking this stuff up?
Yeah, biggest thing is I would say the trenches. Just every team at this level is just when I came here looked at our O line, I was like, damn, like these are some freaking trees. Like every team has the size. That's the one thing in the FCS is you were probably undersized up front. We were at Idaho, which makes it hard to run the ball against FBS teams. But at this level, everyone's got the big dudes up front, which is important. Um, and then just the facilities here are awesome. We had actually really good facilities at Idaho for FCS, and then but the facilities here you could definitely tell are FBS level. Our freaking football building is 3 stories, which I don't know why, but it's 3 stories, which is cool. There's
Yeah,
just a lot of stuff. Just a lot of food here. They feed us. I mean, I haven't had to pay for a meal since I've been here. Like it's freaking awesome. So blessed with all the stuff they do for us, and it's cool to see how much goes into a program at this level.
yeah. Yeah, for sure. Especially when you came from a little bit smaller program, be able to see that difference. Like you might not appreciate it as much if you just came right out of high school right into FBS.
No
But
doubt.
like going from a small school to a big school, you learn to appreciate that stuff a little bit more. And just getting that opportunity to play on the big stage. Like you've already played 2 games that were on major network television. You've only played 3 games, right? Like you had the
Yeah,
Big Ten Saturday night game or whatever on NBC, and then you guys were on FS1 or Fox Sports or whatever against UCLA, and you've got other games coming up here that are going to be on Fox
yeah,
Sports, CBS Sports Network. It's hard to watch FCS games, right? Because they're hidden
yeah.
somewhere on ESPN Plus. You're
Right.
not getting a lot of, it's cool. Like I think it's awesome, right? Like I try to
Yeah,
follow the people I've had on the podcast, and it's not always easy to do it when they play at smaller schools because it's hard to
right.
find the games. But it's like flip on the TV. I was at the when you guys were playing Michigan, I was at a bar in the town I live in here, and I'm in Michigan, so everyone's a Michigan fan. I was like the only guy in there rooting for New Mexico. And
Let's
I was lucky
go.
I didn't get thrown right out of that bar, but like you had that, you got walloped, and they called the targeting on
Oh,
the guy,
yeah.
and the bar went nuts. People were screaming, and I was like, "Yeah, get that guy out of here! That's target, get him out of here!" You know, and yeah, I was definitely out of place there.
That's funny. That's awesome, man. That's
Yeah.
great.
No, it's cool. It was really cool because one of Michigan's offensive linemen I had on the podcast when he played for Cal Poly. So I was
Nice.
like, I got two
Yeah.
guys that were on the
Jackson was
podcast.
telling me about that guy.
Yeah, Brady Norton. He's a monster. But I was like, this
Stud.
is awesome. Two guys that started at small schools, both have moved up, and now they're playing each other. in
Oh
a big
yeah.
time game. Yeah, it's cool.
Yes, sir.
What about the school in a non-football sense? Like how's that been?
Yeah, it's been good. Love the sun here. It's sunny at 330 days of the year. I'm from Portland, Oregon, where it rains every freaking day.
Yeah,
Weather here is great. Um, I like the school. The campus is nice. I'm not a big school guy in general, being honest. Don't my mom would not appreciate me saying this, but I'm majoring in football.
yeah,
At the end of the day, I'm gonna be a coach when I'm done playing. You just need a
yeah,
degree. I think I'm doing like liberal arts is what they call it.
right.
Hold on, give me like 10 minutes.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, liberal arts degree. I'm really here doing football, not much school, but campus is great. I have a couple classes with some buddies, which is a lot of fun. But yeah, no complaints there.
no, I think at least you're honest, right? Like, hey,
Yep,
I'm a football guy. Like, you're not blowing smoke up anyone, right? Like, you're just you're
yep.
just honest. Like, I want to coach. That's what I want to do, and I mean, that's great. You got to stay engaged in the game, and like, do you want to
Yes,
coach
sir.
college? Like, what do you want to coach?
Yeah, I think college. I want to call plays, and college is my, end goal. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know about head coach, but
yeah,
college.
maybe someday. Eh?
OC. We'll
Yeah,
see.
yeah, but then that always leads to head coach. When you have
Yeah,
success, people
it's
want you to
dangerous.
take that next step up, and then there's all that pressure, and everyone
Yep.
gets
It's
pissed
it's
at you,
it's a
and
lot of
yeah,
like publicity. I'm into
yeah.
just the football, you
Yeah.
know.
Like just be a quarterback coach, offensive
Yep,
coordinator, work with guys, build their
exactly.
skill, call plays, just be a pure football guy. Yeah, when you're a coach, sometimes you're like half a politician, right? You're like doing press
Exactly.
conferences and you've got to like say the right things or like people jump all over you and you got to like make the right moves and it's like, let's just
Exactly.
talk some football, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So let's just touch on a few other things as we wrap up here. Um, So I was looking at your Instagram bio and you've got what does it say? Jesus loves you. So I'm assuming that faith is important to you,
Yes,
right?
very
Like
important to me.
so let's talk about that for a little bit if you're down.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, like so I mean let's just dive into that, right? Like how important is your faith to you?
Yeah, I mean it's everything. I didn't grow up in the church or uh, you know, uh, in the Christian life, but I had a really, really good mentors in college at Idaho who, converted me and introduced me to it. And, I think it's so important to have your faith in something that's not worldly, whatever that may be. Just, um, I'm a really faithful guy. It helps me, stay grounded and not, get caught up in all this football stuff, which can be crazy at times. And, at the end of the day, he created all of us. That's what I believe in. It's really cool, to be able to share it with people and have people in my circle who are also faithful. So just, yeah, I've been really, really proud of my growth there over these past couple of years.
Yeah, no, I think that's awesome. I'm always interested to talk about it with people that are willing to talk about it. And I think it's cool to hear people who say like, yeah, hey, I didn't grow up really in a super faith-filled house, but like I found it later. There's a lot of stories like that.
Yeah,
Tons.
yeah.
And you're seeing it a lot in college athletics. I know like Ohio State's football team, huge, right? Like they're hosting faith nights, getting people on the campus involved, and I think it's all great. I mean, I think it's so important, like you said, stay grounded. I mean, I think our faith is the most important thing we have.
No
Like we're
doubt.
so lucky to have it. Like, and we don't always deserve it. Like, God's always
Nope.
there for us, no matter what. Like, if we turn our back on God, He doesn't turn His back on us.
Every
You know,
time
and
forgives you, which is crazy.
it is right. Yeah, and I think that's the awesome thing. Like, no matter what, we're not perfect. That's okay.
Nope. Yep.
And I think that sometimes people get this idea that like you have to be perfect, right? Like in and people who maybe don't have a strong faith are kind of like they'll kind of point the finger at people who are religious and people who believe in God and kind of throw that like perfect thing at them, and it's like, no, definitely not. Like you don't have to be perfect to
Yeah, we
love
all fall
God.
short.
God doesn't. He's gonna love you whether you're perfect or not. We're all on the same journey.
He
You know,
freaking
we're all
made
trying
you.
to
He made you.
right. We're just trying to do the best we can,
Exactly.
all of us. Right, be a good person, help
Yep.
other people. I mean, yeah, it's awesome. Do you guys have a pretty strong like? Do you guys have like a group on the football team? A bunch of guys that are deep in their faith here at New
Yeah.
Mexico, or
Yeah, actually that's where I was coming from. The athletes in action group. It's like probably 15 to 20 of us on the team get together and just read the word and talk about it. It's cool.
yeah, no, it's awesome to be able to share that with people and have that on your team with your teammates for sure.
Yeah, no
That's
doubt.
great. It's great. So, back to football. If you could take a piece of any great quarterback ever and like give it to yourself, like what would you take? Like you could say like I want Lamar's running ability, or like
Oh,
I want
baby.
like Tom Brady's football IQ, or like Peyton Manning's arm strength, or like, if you could take any piece of any legendary quarterback and just like add that to your game, what would you take?
I'm gonna go Josh Allen's arm strength. Let's keep it in the
Yeah.
Mountain West here.
There you go.
Freaking
Yeah.
rocket.
He's insane.
Love that guy. Favorite QB, just beast. Would love to have his
Awesome
right
person
arm.
too.
Yep.
Awesome person
Great
too.
guy.
Yeah, no, he's crazy. That Bills Ravens game was nuts.
Oh my
I
gosh.
don't know if you had a chance to watch that,
Oh
but it
yeah,
was
what's the
crazy.
end of it?
Yeah, I didn't even watch the beginning. I turned it on. They were down 40 to 25 or whatever. I thought I had a parlay. I needed Josh Allen to throw a touchdown. I was like, come on, come on. And then, I end up winning the game. This is crazy. Yeah, he's just
Crazy.
nuts. He's a machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you
Unreal.
go. Yeah, we'll give you a little bit of Josh Allen's arm
I'll take it.
strength.
Yes,
Awesome. Well,
sir.
I appreciate you coming back on the pod here 2 years later and just kind
Heck
of
yeah, thanks for having me.
sharing a little update. We'll have to get the Jackson on here.
Yes. And
Yeah.
I have a twin brother, Dylan Layne,
Yeah. Well, of
linebacker for the
course.
Vandals,
Yeah.
number 21.
Yeah, I'll hit him up.
Heck
Tell him
yeah.
tell him to check their what do you call it? Message
I
requests.
will. I
Yeah,
got you.
for sure. Yeah, we'll get everyone on. Get them on the
Let's do it.
podcast. Get them to share their stories. Give them
Yes,
the
sir.
the full Paris playbook experience.
Love it. You gotta
No,
experience it.
I'm excited for your guys' rest of your season. I'll be tuning in.
Appreciate it.
I love those late games too. You guys got like the 10 o'clock games because
Every
like,
freaking time.
but it's awesome because there's nothing else to watch at 10 o'clock. So like
Exactly.
I can just devote my time. It's tough when it's in the middle of the day. You're like switching between eight
Yeah.
games. 10
Yeah.
o'clock, you can just focus on one game. Yeah.
Exactly. It's
And
good. It's a good way to put it.
I don't have to worry about getting thrown out of any bars anymore because you guys are done playing Michigan teams and I don't have to be
Yeah.
that one guy rooting for it. I was getting some dirty looks, but hey, I was staying strong to my guy. I was like,
That's funny.
yeah,
Love
I
it.
was like, that's my guy Jack up there. He just got rocked. Stop. That guy, throw him out. Get him out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That's funny.
appreciate it, Jack. I wish you guys the best of
Yes,
luck with
sir.
the rest of the season.
Appreciate you. Thanks.
All right, talk to you later.
Yep.
Thanks for listening. Please stay tuned for more episodes soon.